Welcome. Welcome to my channel Deep Learning Biology. My name is Dr. Vikas Bhardwaj. Through this video, we are going to discuss a very simple topic, whether the cell it is an open system or a closed system. In this video, you will learn whether the cell it is an open system or a closed system. What do you think? What is the answer? Whether the cell it is an open system or a closed system. What do you think? Now here I just want to tell you, you must be knowing what is a cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of life. All living organisms, if you see the plants, animals, microorganisms, they are made up of cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of life. Now here if you see the cell, okay, it can be broadly classified in two categories. You can have prokaryotic cell, or you are going to see eukaryotic cell. In the case of prokaryotic cell, what you are going to see? You are going to see cell wall, plasma membrane. If you remember the structure of bacteria, what you are going to see? You are going to see a plasma membrane, and around the plasma membrane you are going to have cell wall. Yes, in the case of bacteria, what you are not going to see? You are not going to see membrane bound nucleus. Here keep in mind, you are going to see nucleoid. Around the nucleus you are not going to see any nuclear membrane. Now in the case of eukaryotic cell, what you are going to see? You are going to see plasma membrane. Yes, in some of the eukaryotic cell you are also going to see cell wall. Hopefully you remember, in the case of plant cell, what you are going to see? Cell wall. And in the case of eukaryotic cell, keep in mind, you are going to see true nucleus, membrane bound nucleus. Now here let us discuss what is system. Try to see here, in your chemistry class you must have learned anything which is under observation. Anything which is under observation is known as system. Now if you see a glass of water, let's suppose you are going to have a glass of water, and if you are going to observe this, then your glass of water is going to be a system. Yes, your system can be big in size. You can take earth as the complete system. So system can be of any size. It can be small, it can be a big. So here keep in mind, anything which is under observation is known as system. System plus surrounding. System plus surrounding, it is going to make universe. System plus surrounding, it is going to make universe. Now here if you see the system can be broadly classified in two categories. One can be closed system. Here if you see the example of a closed system, let's suppose you are going to have water in a closed container. Yes, here you can have open system. Let's suppose you are going to have hot water in a cup, okay, then it is going to be an open system. So here you remember just that system broadly can be classified in two categories. One, it can be closed system, another it can be open system. As I have told you, in the case of closed system, what you can think, let's suppose you are going to have hot water in a closed container, okay. So here the water molecules, they will not escape into the surrounding. So everything will remain within the system. So keep in mind, in the case of closed system, there is no exchange of matter, there is no exchange of energy. Yeah, energy can be exchanged, but there is no exchange of matter. Okay, so here Keep in mind, in a closed system, what you are going to see, the system is not going to exchange matter with the surrounding. Now here, if you see in the case of open system, what you are going to see, there is exchange of both energy as well as the matter. So let's suppose if you are going to have water in a cup, if you are going to have hot water in a cup, what will happen? Steam will get evaporated into the surrounding. So here there will be exchange of both matter as well as energy. So keep in mind, in the case of closed system, what we are going to see, there is no exchange of matter. So in the closed system, you are going to have a boundary, and this boundary is not allowing the exchange of matter. In the case of open system, what we are going to see, you are going to see the exchange of matter. Okay, so hopefully it is clear what is system, what is closed system, what is open system. Now let us come to our discussion. What do you think, whether the cell, it is an open system or a closed system? Here if you see any cell, okay, in every cell you are going to have a plasma membrane. Yes, in the case of prokaryotic cell, you are going to have additional layer, that is cell wall. So here if you see in the case of cell, you are going to see the presence of plasma membrane. Now here I just want to tell you, this plasma membrane, it is semi-permeable in nature. It is semi-permeable in nature, means it will allow the entry of specific molecules, specific biomolecules. It will not allow the entry of everything. So this plasma membrane is selective permeable. It is selective permeable. But here what you are going to see, you are going to see the exchange of matter. Something specifically can enter within the cell, something specifically can come out of the cell. So here if you see cell, it is going to have a closed membrane, but still it is exchanging matter with the surrounding. So here hopefully in your mind it will be clear that cell is an open system. Cell is an open system. So hopefully you get the answer. Cell is the open system. Please do like, share the video. Thank you for watching this. If you like to comment, please do leave the comment. Okay, that is going to help us. That is going to help us to grow. Okay, please do like, share the video and subscribe to my channel Deep Learning Biology. Deep Learning Biology. Bye bye. Take care.